Pay close attention to the child in this footage. A 4-year-old girl being carried from a home soaked in blood. Her name is Presley, and in a single night, she witnessed something no child should ever see.
Okay, Chelsea, come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. I got him. Come here, baby. Come here. Come here, honey. Hang on. Come here.
Suspect 14 when you're ready. White male, 6 foot to 6'2".
Is Colby okay?
Colby is not okay. Colby is deceased.
What?
Her father, Colby Vincent, was executed outside their apartment. 1 bullet point blank. The sound still rings in her head. But what Presley said next would fracture her family, expose a secret no one imagined, and force detectives to face the ugliest side of domestic betrayal. Navarre, Florida, March 19, 2023. In a quiet coastal community, one evening, 24-year-old Colby Vincent made a grocery run. Nothing unusual. Frozen dinners, snacks, juice boxes. The kind of list a single dad would pack for his daughter's first overnight stay in almost a year. He had just won partial custody of Presley after a long, bitter court fight. Friends said he was finally hopeful again. But around 9:30 p.m., neighbors heard what they thought was a firecracker. It wasn't.
Hey, have you heard anything? Gunshots, screaming?
He is advising that he was on the ground bleeding behind that building.
Officers found Colby collapsed outside his apartment door. 1 fatal shot to the back of the head, leaving a 4-year-old child in shock. This wasn't random violence. Someone had been waiting. When first responders entered the apartment, they expected silence. Instead, they found Presley, trembling beside her father's body. Trauma freezes the body before it lets the mind react. Investigators later learned she'd been standing just feet away when the shot went off.
I'm guessing in her head, in the back of the head. I'm guessing he got shot in the back of the head. I got you. I'm getting close to this room.
I'll go like this and shoot right across.
See this right here?
Turn right ahead.
All that blood in the back. I guarantee it. He was sitting Yeah, you got blood spatter up on the door jamb.
Neighbors told police they heard one sharp crack, then footsteps. A man walked away from the scene, not running or hiding. Calm.
The guy that I was walking, the other police, that I was walking down halfway when I heard the shot, but I didn't know it was a shot. So I stopped right there and I was like, what was that? And when I started walking and going down the stairs with my dad, I saw the man on the floor with blood, and I saw a guy walking to the fine needles.
Yeah.
He was walking right there, and the neighbors were there just getting home.
Yep, on the motorcycles.
Yes. And I'm pretty sure.
The description matched an ordinary man. No mask, no rush, as if he believed he'd done the right thing. Police now faced a chilling puzzle. A professional-style hit tied to a custody dispute, with the only witness being a traumatized 4-year-old.
No, I want my daddy.
I know. Okay, we'll get your daddy in. Come shoot us. Come here. Let's go. I know. It's okay, baby. Could one of you guys check on your computer to see if it is mom, where she's at, with like her address and. We're trying to get a hold of mom.
In the middle of the chaos, officers tried to calm Presley. But then she said something. Not once. Over and over. Mommy did it.
Mommy did it?
Officers froze. The statement was clear, repeated, and unwavering. Was this the confused echo of trauma, or a child telling the truth before anyone else could process it? That one sentence turned the investigation upside down. Minutes later, Presley's grandmother, Christina, arrived. She claimed a friend called her, but the timing didn't add up.
My granddaughter came to stay with her dad for the first night in over a year, and this is my best friend. Her kids live upstairs. They just called her and told me.
It was Colby's first overnight visit in nearly a year, a result of a new custody order that Rachel, Presley's mother, had fought bitterly against. Now, with Colby dead, Christina's sudden appearance raised quiet alarms among detectives.
Is Colby okay?
Colby is not okay. Colby is deceased.
What?
So that's why this is imperative that we try to figure out as much information about what's been going on with him lately. In regards to custody, is there anybody that would have wanted to harm Colby in regards to that?
No, none of us liked the idea, but none of us have actually hurt him. I mean, that's ridiculous.
Hours later, deputies arrived at Rachel Moore's home. When she opened the door, her face went pale, but not from disbelief.
Okay. So your daughter is fine. I cannot tell you a whole lot due to it being an active criminal investigation, but Colby has passed away.
Where's Presley?
She's safe. She's perfectly safe. She's perfectly safe. Nothing has happened to her. But Colby has passed away. I can't tell you that.
Was she with her? Did she see it?
I don't know all the details.
Instead of shock or grief, she asked one thing: where is Presley? Investigators took note. Her panic seemed real, but misdirected. Her concern was control, not mourning.
There's a lot of moving parts to this case. We've got several detectives. We've got a lot of people on the scene right now. My job was to come over here and speak to you. Let me ask you this. Do you know of anybody that would want to hurt him?
I pushed him out of my life as far as possible.
Sure.
I don't know.
Rachel told detectives she'd left Colby because of his drug lifestyle. She claimed he grew marijuana in their home, putting Presley at risk.
How long were you and Colby together before you separated?
Probably 4.5, 5 years maybe. But my child was about 14 months old when we separated. She's 4 now, and we haven't had much contact since then.
Did you guys live in Santa Rosa?
Yeah.
The whole time?
Yes. Okay. He took that personally, so we moved out, and we were 4 minutes from my mom's house, and that was okay. I was like, okay, fine. Well, once we moved out, he started selling drugs. He started growing drugs in our house, and I had my kid, and I was like, hey, you can't do this. Like, this is a dangerous situation for our daughter. Like, you gotta stop. So about 6 months later, after I realized that he wasn't going to stop putting her in these situations, that this was what he wanted to do.
But court records painted a different picture. No charges, no evidence. Instead, they revealed a mother who had blocked visitation for nearly a year until a judge intervened. The custody ruling on March 13th gave Colby equal rights. 6 days later, he was dead.
Was pushing his life towards this situation. He was going to open a wake and bake dispensary where he just sold his own drugs and had his own breakfast in. Like, that was what he wanted to do. And I said, that's fine. I just can't have Presley a part of that because I don't trust that system. If you sell drugs, somebody else knows that you either have the drugs or you have the money. And it's a dangerous situation for our daughter.
Detectives brought Rachel in. The next morning, her story wavered under pressure.
Since it got moved up a couple days, my side of the case and everything didn't get turned in time. So it really looked like I just said, no, I don't want you to see our kid anymore. Bye. And then turned around 10 months later and said, no again. She didn't turn in. She didn't get to see any of my parenting classes, anything that I did. And it was any of the pictures, any of the evidence, anything. So she really looked at me and told me that I was a spiteful mother that just didn't want her child around this. And I was crying. I was like, ma'am, that's not the case. It's just the fact that his drug lifestyle is dangerous.
Is there anybody that you can think of that would have, on your behalf,
tried to help you out in this situation since the courts
Not that would have
haven't
the
helped
balls. No. My family grew up very Southern Baptist, y'all. They pushed me to marry him when they found out I was pregnant, and I was the family disappointment because I told them no. And I felt that way for a long time because I told them no. But we'll pray about it, we give it to God. That's who we are. We're not, let's start a war, that's not us.
So
and yeah, I understand y'all can see my record, but that wasn't from me.
The very day that he gets to meet up and take his daughter, who he hasn't seen in
almost a year. Yeah.
He turns up deceased.
Right. You can see why I'm panicking.
Okay.
I know how this looks for me, y'all.
I know. Okay, but I want to point them out, so I want you to understand this. Okay. We show up on scene very quickly after the fact the call is made.
You know where I was. You know who I was with. You know what I was doing. You know who I contacted. What else can I do other than flat out tell you?
Well, who else could have done this?
I do not know. This is why I did not want my child there. Because I don't know the situations that come with this lifestyle.
No, but who would have felt so strongly for your emotions and for your protection and for her protection that they may have taken things that they could have taken things into their own hands on your behalf?
Buddy, I don't know. And I'm here to tell you, I have cried and cried and cried and cried and cried over this. So anybody that has saw me in the last week or has talked to me in the last week has heard me cry about it.
So when we identify the man in the picture and there's a connection to you, then how are you going to answer that question?
Probably I can't believe they did this. Well, how would you answer that question?
They asked about her stepfather, Jason Curtis, known as Booger. She hesitated, then admitted she'd spoken to him days before the shooting.
I didn't give him anything. I just told him this is what happened.
Okay. And you're saying that when you said I'll pay for your gas, that was just in jest?
Yeah, it was just, you can read it in text message, you'll get them. I was like, LOL, at this point, I'll pay for your gas if it means I stop having to change my sheet. That's what it was. I did not. This looks so...
You did not ask him to come to kill him.
Not like that. I didn't.
I'm sorry, I'm not trying to upset you. I'm trying to remain calm. It's not working.
Mom, I know you said
I'm losing my fucking mind. Go ahead.
You said you might have sent out his address.
That was to Kim. Kim ain't gonna talk to that fool.
Would Kim talk to anybody else that might know him?
So his conversation afterwards was very quickly just, hey, you don't have to worry about that anymore. I gotta run.
Yeah.
Okay. And did your boyfriend know about this? I mean, obviously you probably talked to him, right?
I thought it was kind of weird.
I mean, but when the police showed up and told you that he was dead, right? You knew.
Yeah.
2 and 2, right?
Yeah, but look what the situation puts me in.
I understand that.
That looks so scary and bad on me.
Right. And what I'm asking is, how much does your boyfriend know about this? Right? Because we've got to get all the truth out at this point, right? I don't want things coming up later that's like, all right, well, you didn't tell us this, you didn't tell us that, right? If you're being upfront and honest with us, you got to be upfront and honest all the way. So how much of this does your boyfriend know?
He should know all of this.
Okay.
Those pictures.
I kind of missed that part. What pictures?
The pictures of take your pick of the swords or the knives, and I jokingly said whatever would be easiest to carry.
Digital forensics recovered every deleted file. The evidence spoke clearly. This wasn't impulse. It was coordination. Her anxiety, her sweating hands, her repeated phrase, "I didn't mean for this to happen," sealed it. That's not grief. That's guilt.
But, again...
What day was that?
I don't know, sometime this week.
Was it just swords and knives?
There was guns.
Well, if court was on Monday, what day do you think that was?
I don't know, probably Monday.
The same day as the court?
Probably.
Okay.
And then you said you talked to him Friday as well? Or all weekend? Is that what you said?
No. I don't know. My phone's not right in front of me. If you hand me back my phone, I deleted it because I thought that seemed suspicious when he called me. So I just went through and deleted everything because that's awkward. Like, why just...
Sorry, I keep asking this. When he called you on Sunday, what did he say?
Don't worry.
How long did
You
you
don't
talk
have to
for?
worry about anything.
When
It
he-
was less than a minute phone call.
How did he sound when he was saying that?
Excited. I was like, what do you mean? Well, I can't talk right now. I gotta go. I gotta put my ass in the wind. And that was the end of it. My heart dropped. And I didn't hear anything. I believed that he hurt him and that my kid had to witness it and that it was going to come on to me and that he just ruined my life. That's what I believe. I purposely didn't give you that information because I was scared that it would look like I set this up and you would immediately take my daughter, and I did not do this. And I don't know how else to go about doing any of this.
Detectives traced the messages to Jason Curtis, Rachel's ex-stepfather. He matched the witness description exactly. Mid-40s, stocky build, deliberate walk that he'd driven from Alabama, carrying weapons and a motive.
The reason we're here is there was a warrant put out for your arrest, alright, for the murder of Colby
Vincent.
Vincent. Alright, does that name even sound familiar to you?
No.
Alright. You have a stepdaughter, Rachel, correct?
I'm sorry?
Do you have a stepdaughter named Rachel?
Yes.
Okay. What was Rachel's ex-boyfriend?
Yeah, I was at home most of the day.
Okay. Was anybody home with you?
My wife.
Okay.
What do you know about the custody stuff?
All I know is that Rachel and him didn't want him to have the baby, and I don't know what happened.
They're just arguing over the baby?
Yeah.
Did Rachel tell you that, or was it her mom?
Rachel.
Okay.
I don't talk to Christian much. I
Okay.
haven't talked to her since my dad's funeral. It's been.
I'm just gonna put it out there. You're lying. I can tell.
I was home that morning.
Because we already talked to your wife.
Yeah.
All right.
We did go to Florida.
Okay. And what time did you guys go to Florida?
I don't remember what time of the day it was. Is that around lunchtime, I guess?
Okay. And then where exactly in Florida did you go?
We went to Navarre. I lived there 18 years.
Jason, do you think it's a weird coincidence that we're up here talking to you? I mean, I don't want you to
Not
place.
really. Not after everything that was going on.
You don't think it's a surprise that we're up here
Not
talking
really.
to you?
Not for something like that, I wouldn't.
What do you mean for something like that?
Well, if he was killed, I'm sure he'll look into every angle possibility.
Right. But do you think it's a weird coincidence that you're in handcuffs regarding that?
Yeah, kind of.
Have you had with Rachel recently?
It's mostly about she's just upset.
Real upset.
Yeah, very upset. She said she had pictures of.
What kind of information did Rachel share with you?
All she said was the court ruled in his favor, and they wouldn't even look at the pictures of where the baby had been abused and burnt. And she said that he was selling drugs out of that apartment.
Rachel was positive that the system and the government failed her, right? Her time of need.
Yeah.
So she calls her stepdad, who makes her feel comfortable who reached out to take care of her, right?
Do all I can.
So what did you do to help take care of her? Truth.
I'm not going to go to jail the rest of my life for something I did not do.
But you're going to let Rachel.
If
That's
she's
how much you
guilty,
love her.
there's nothing I can do about it.
So it's an accident that we're sitting in front of you.
No, it's not.
Okay, so tell me why it's not an accident that you're in that chair right there in handcuffs.
Because you believe I shot somebody.
How'd you know the victim was shot? No one told you that.
They did. They told me that this morning.
Who did?
The guy that had me down on the highway, it was 69 highway when I was arrested. I said, what am I arrested for?
Murder.
Yeah.
Phone conversations.
I don't remember exactly, but I know what didn't have nothing to do with me shooting nobody.
Did you ever call her when you were there?
I don't remember if I did or not. I talked to Christian.
You told him you didn't. You
I
told
talked
him
to
you did
Christian
not.
when I was there.
You told him you did not talk to her.
I don't think I did. I think I talked to her mother after that.
Your ex-wife, Christy?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you know around what time that was?
No.
You guys still friends?
Yeah, well, yeah, she came to my dad's funeral. I mean, we didn't part in a bad way. Well, that's been 15 years ago or so.
How long were y'all married?
12 years.
Did y'all meet in Navarre?
No, I was bouncing at a bar here in Birmingham. She was visiting, that's how we met.
Okay.
Both Curtis and Rachel Moore were convicted. First-degree murder and conspiracy. Life without parole. Justice was served.
I'm not worried about jail being bad. I'm worried about my child and not being arrested for something that I didn't do.
Yeah, I don't know. So, look, I don't know what your case is about. I'm literally just going into work.
Oh, I know. I understand. My baby daddy got shot, and I am going to jail. Even though I have no gun residue on me, I was at home. I have nothing to do with this.
So what's your charges?
Huh?
What's your charges?
I don't know. Accessory to homicide or something like that. Like I'm dead ass being arrested for something I did not do.
What a human piece of trash. I mean, to shoot somebody with their 4-year-old child right there. I get up here ad nauseum and tell you about how I'm shocked at how people treat other people. This just goes beyond that.
But Presley's childhood was gone. Presley, now 7, lives with extended family. Experts estimate 8 in 10 child witnesses develop long-term trauma, the kind that lingers far beyond justice. This case reminds us, custody wars can turn deadly. When love turns to power, innocence becomes collateral. If you like true crime cases like this delivered to you, then subscribe and turn on the notification. And we will have more coming to you.